Hi there, I'm Sleepy Mortal. I want to talk and share about what I learned from 8 years making videos on YouTube. This is going to be more about sharing my experiences and telling my story, sharing a perspective from a dude who never made it on YouTube, and maybe it will be helpful or interesting enough for you to watch. From the start of my journey, the struggles making YouTube videos as a job, to the acceptance of the reality. So let's talk about the 8 years. This channel, Sleepy Mortal, is about 2 years old. And I have plenty of channels. We are talking like 8 channels on YouTube, and I'd rather not share here because almost all of them are inactive for a while, including the Sleepy Mortal Farm channel I made back when COVID happened. The first 1 to 3 years was the first time I discovered YouTube. I was introduced to PewDiePie. Everyone knows Felix or PewDiePie, I think. I basically watched him every day back then, and I thought that I want to become like him, playing video games as a full-time job. But I live in Indonesia, and back then the internet was awful and it's not common to have a PC setup back in the day because it was so expensive. So I just tried to make vlogs and stuff using my old camera. And then when GTA 5 released on PC, and when finally my parents bought me a laptop, I played that game and tried to record it. I remember I was using Bandicam to record the video and was using Sony Vegas Pro to edit the footage. Both are pirated, of course, since I cannot afford them. It was very fun. Not only that I met people online that became longtime friends until today, I was also able to grow my channel. And I was too dedicated to my YouTube channel, trying really hard to make it as a full-time job back when I started college. But I was torturing myself mentally by doing it. At that point, I was not in a healthy mental state. I hate going to college because how abusive the lecturers there. I hate my life because it felt like there is no point in living if we just going to work every single day. And I hate myself because I was never able to make my YouTube channel as my full-time job. From year 3 to year 6, I was depressed and got anxiety disorder to the point that I need medication and therapy. I even dropped out from my college because I cannot handle the toxic environment. It was rough. From the YouTube side of things, I remember I was only able to get paid twice from YouTube ads, and I think it's about $200, even though I have about 20,000 subscribers back then. And it was devastating, being hit by the reality. Thankfully, the treatment was going well and I was able to bounce back. At this point, I was clueless with life. I don't know what to do, I lost my passion with YouTube, and I don't have any skills or education to get a job. That's when I started to build a portfolio for a video editing freelance gig for YouTubers. The freelance journey was surprisingly went pretty well. I managed to get money and got a long-time client, a big YouTuber, for a whole year. While doing this, I was also trying to build a new YouTube channel for myself. I thought that when the freelance died down, I have a plan B, which is my channel that I slowly grow over time. This 1 year of my YouTube journey is probably the most satisfying time I ever did on YouTube. Because from the money side, it's already covered with my freelance gigs. So I can just make videos without thinking about metrics, trends, and the algorithm. I was thinking that the freelance will go for about 3 years, but sadly it went just for a year and died down since then. And I went back to the square one. This time was stressful. It was when I still active in my other channel I mentioned at the start of the video, the Sleepy Mortal Farm channel. Making YouTube videos became like a chore again, because I need to grow this quickly and need my videos to perform well every single time. While doing this, I was applying for jobs non-stop every single day. I was unemployed for more than 1 year and got no more clients on my freelance side, so I was struggling while still making YouTube videos. This time, I was also became lost interest with the cozy farming life sim type of games like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley and so on and so on. So I went inactive on my Sleepy Mortal Farm channel and made this channel, Sleepy Mortal, where I can just make gaming videos in general. Thankfully, I got a full-time job after applying non-stop for more than a year, and making videos on YouTube became somewhat fun again for me. This is where I fully learned that for me, I love making YouTube videos because I can just share my thoughts, share about games that I enjoyed playing, and found like-minded people along the way. Sure, it's not the best way, or maybe even the worst way to earn money on YouTube, but for me, I can just earn money elsewhere and make YouTube as an outlet for my creativity. Because for me, if I chase the YouTube dream and actually made it, maybe it will just be another job that I will hate doing. I can say this because doing YouTube made me hate playing video games at some point, and made me lose interest in my passion in certain video games types too, like the farming games. It felt like whenever I was playing a video game, I need to make a content from it. And video games became no longer relaxing since then, and I need to relearn how to just play video games for myself. So yeah, that's my experience of doing YouTube for 8 years. A perspective from someone who never made it even though I tried for 8 years. I'm curious if anyone watched this video has similar stories, or maybe you have something else to share, your own experiences. I would love to talk about it in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.